How's it going? My name's Ramirez. I'm here acting on Power. I play the role of Julio.
Tu cara será más fácil de identificar ahora. Demasiado reconocible. Hablé con el doctor. Nunca te verás igual. No vas a entregar más para nosotros.
I was always, performing as a kid, but I never really knew that this is what I wanted to do. I started modeling in my early teens, did a lot of commercial work in South Florida, and just, started taking classes and moved to LA, and that was that. I just kind of fell into modeling, and when I started doing a lot of commercial work, I really started studying the craft. It just came from within.
Ted Grant.
Well, I guess that badge means you're not here for a self-defense class.
I'm here about one of your students, Tom Bronson. A witness places him at the scene of a break-in last night.
Well, that's not possible. See, because Tom and I were sparring last night.
As kids, we're taught to put layers on and protect. I really started working, understanding that the work is about taking out those layers and being as exposed as you can, which was one of the main things that really led me into being like, this is my calling, this is what I wanted to do.
Mr. Grant, do you know that lying to the district attorney is against the law?
If by that you mean am I willing to lie in order to keep a good kid who just happened to make a stupid mistake out of this system, I think you know my answer.
My parents all are in the medical field, and they wanted me to be a doctor. I was like, yeah, blood, the whole surgery, surgeon. I ended up playing a doctor not a few years ago for my mom, so she was able to get what she wanted, and that's as far as it's gonna get when it comes to the medical field. Power is hot, man. Power is something that first off, there's nothing on TV like it. It's sexy, it's hard, it's dark, it's what money does to us as human beings.
No podemos estar juntos más.
¿Vas a dejar?
It's really cool because they are adding more elements to make it harder and raising the stakes. And this year it's just darker, and people are loving it.
Now that JR is attempting to break down the barriers of stereotypical Latino casting, he has taken on the challenge of being the new Wildcat on the hit CW series, Arrow.
Like I said, in this city, there's a lot of good people who get dealt bad hands. They lose someone, they lose themselves, which is why they come in here to work off that rage. I'm kind of good at picking out the types just like you.
If I'm angry, it's because I'm dealing with someone who's willing to lie to a DA to protect a punk kid.
I don't think that's the case.
I played Ted Grant, aka Wildcat. I was all excited, because I really do like the show quite a bit. Back in the day, he trained Batman, all this stuff, and I was just like, holy, whoa. So I got I literally became like a kid.
If we do have something you want to work off,
I got to really get into the whole boxing aspect of it and take a bunch of classes and get out there, and it's just a fun show, man. They do so much stunts and so much good stuff, and I try to do as much as I possibly can until they're like, you can't do that, I'm literally living my dream. I see so many friends of mine back home that are kind of settled, and I've always just been able to have enough courage to stand up for what I want and go after what I want. There's a lot of elements to what we do that impact people, and there's no price to that, you know what I mean?